Good morning. It's me, Urinayum. Alright, I guess we need to, go ahead and do some of this. Do a little bit of house cleaning. Gosh darn it. If I could speak, that'd be great. Avery, hi! And we'll go right 5. I hope you're having a great day. 5. And we're in plenty. And I believe I posted this up on the actual channel info, but today and then next Sunday are the last Sundays for the floating bookshop, and then we're gonna get into spooky season. I'm excited. It's going pretty good. Looks like it's gonna be a thunderstorm outside, which I like. It's been a nice quiet day. I've been doing a bunch of work. I almost have a video finished. I'm not the best at editing, but I am trying. Oh no. Sucks you got a headache. I'm sorry. I hate getting headaches. Well, I hope I am not disturbing the headache. I'll try not to sneeze. Gosh darn it. Bless me. Oh gosh. Hopefully you got some fluids on you and you're doing okay. Aw. I know I've been tangentially seeing you via when the black cat's watching Molly stream, so but I am excited. I'm really hoping I'll have my process set up a little bit better. Not cozy streamer. Stream will be nice. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. I feel like if we ever do play this game again, I have a little better idea of how to streamline it a little bit better. It's like a daily writing journal thing. I feel like the entirety of it would be funner, but I just need to fix some stuff. Oh well. Rules are meant to be broken. Let's see. We're still in plenty. Last time it was closing in on a spring festival. So we were just making a bunch of, I put flower garlands on people, and Dan was making woodworking flowers into the boats. I'm excited for spooky season. Yay! Well, I did put up a poll too, if you want to answer it. And basically it's, do you want actual spooky scary, or do you want like mystery gang? Because I have a few different, what are they called? Games that I found for each one. I found a few too where you could be the bad guy, but like I want to keep those for like a birthday or something. Cause I want to be the bad guy. I really do. I'm bad. I promise you. I have really evil thoughts. I've not played. Ah. Okay. I love Danganronpa, and I just voted. Yay, thank you. Still, I see you there once in a while. Well, I mean, I hear about you once in a while. I do like Danganronpa. Actually, I have some figures around the house, cause I have emotions about that game. I kind of want to see how the spiritual successor is going to be. And I really like the fan game too. I'm gonna do some warm-up sketching until 1, I guess. Trying to think what I want to do. We'll figure out what we're going to do for the day when I do our rolling and stuff. But right now, let's just do some doodling. Pinterest. I definitely need to find something else, but oh well. I don't even know. Oh, that's what I wanted to draw. An eye. They have such interesting faces. Alright. Because their face is kind of like a... That's so funny. Poor Molly. I need to do some more fan art for her. I normally don't do fan art for streamers. But, she's adorable. I like her. I know he has some beef with her when it comes to certain, dating characters. On certain dating sims. The Black Cat's like, what the hell? Why did you do that? Alright, they have the weirdest eyes. Alright. Alright, and their mouth is even smaller than I think. Okay. Trying to draw an eye. I feel like the coloring of their face is what really... Oh no, their face is kind of weird. It's kind of got tiny human lips. Oh gosh. My nose is kind of like... Okay, and then actually, holy crap. My lips go like this, and kind of go like this, and then go like this. And then it goes like this. Oh my gosh. Right, and then bigger circular eyes. Yay! And lots of... Oh my gosh. That's nice you guys have the similar taste. You're just giving her crud to give her crud. It's not a bad thing. I think it can be nice to be a little pushy. Kind of want to redo my logo and make it even cutesier. But that's not me. I am not cutesy. Sad face. Oh, I have to draw that. Oh my gosh, yes. Aw, that's really nice that you're helping your author friend with a promo piece. Yeah, trying to draw when you don't feel good is really difficult. Since I never seem to have spoons, I understand that. I'm trying my darndest though to just draw to draw. Or to stream when I have no energy either. I just need to get better talking to people I don't know, because for my art stream on, what was it, Saturday? I had people come in who I didn't know trying to talk to me, and I'm like, instant freeze. That. The tiniest little, like this. There we go. Like that. All right. Found a little, somebody put a chihuahua in EGL outfit. And I'm like, holy crud. I'm gonna have to show you. Oh, he doesn't know yet. That's so sweet. Aw. This. I am trying to doodle this. Yeah. That's okay. I appreciate the sentiment. I'd rather be a place people come to, like, vibe and feel good than, like, feel like it's, mandatory. As a spoonie, I definitely am not into mandatory stuff. Oh, that's so funny. At a bookstore. Yay, bookstores! Actually, it's gonna be like this. And then, like, little cute puff right here. Slightly changing it up a little bit. Like, oh my god, it's so cute! I came because it's fun. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. Good. I enjoy being able to be fun for people. Okay, I'm just gonna have to save this animal. Thank you. This chihuahua is so cute. I'm really lucky at work. There's so many really sweet chihuahuas. Even the not sweet chihuahuas. I always have owners going, oh, well, they don't bite. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm huge and I don't want to just, like, invade their body space. So I always go slow. Even with the big dogs. I think it's so weird how owners think that just because I'm slowly approaching on their pet means that I think their pet's gonna bite me. Nah, like, I'm giving your pet some respect. I'm not gonna just jump into the animal's space, especially if it doesn't know me right away. Alright, I love chihuahuas though. Okay, I love chihuahuas for other people. I do not want a chihuahua for myself. Four ears like backwards. There we go. I think that's a good start. And we'll put little. That's a cute little eye. Oop. my gosh, it's so cute. All right, I need to Control Alt and copy. Do not save. We're just gonna save it in this file. I need to go through some of the older days and like finish up some of the sketches I've already done, honestly. All right, let this warm up. Oh, cool. Okay. If you have do you use Clip Studio Paint? Question mark. Because I sometimes, if I can't find references, either grabbing the same posting of a board so I'm in front, behind Red Sheen, looking at each other. Ah, okay. So that's when I usually photo bash pictures, honestly. I try to find about the right position that I want everybody to be in. So first I start with the room, and then I kind of mock it up if I need to move the wall around, and then that's when I do like my perspective, and then I use Procreate, okay, and then I take pictures of people that I like or poses, and then I kind of like cut on the outside, and then I photo bash everything together to get like, let's see, grabbing the same job posting, okay, let's see. Also taking photos or finding people who'll take photos for you is really nice. Cause like with, let's see. Filter, where are you? Gosh darn it. Material pose. I don't want pose. I just want body type. So usually, I mean, you don't have Clip Studio Paint, but that's one of the things I do like about this. So I would do something like this or find other pictures like this and then just photo bash everything together. Image redacted. Aw. Alright, send it to me via other places. Discord. Discord will work. You have Discord. You have Discord. Take a chug of my drink and then I'll get going. Let me pull up Discord. Need to finish the Discord channel too. There's so many things I need to finish. There you go. Hey, Hopsfee. Hey, Dan. Oh no. It deleted. Awesome. Let me put this away. Okay. I guess I'll show you what I was doing. I was doing some warm-up doodles. Drew an eye and a chihuahua that I found here that I'm gonna have to draw. Even better, I need to make a sticker of this. I need it. Yay! Let me take another swig of my drink. Okay, I took a swig of my caffeine drink. Now I need to take a swig of my hydration drink. And thankfully my caffeine drink was also tasty drink. Because usually I'll have like 3 to 4 drinks. Oh, you don't have goods yet. Okay. Shucks. I've only been streaming for 21 minutes. I kind of went a little early so I could do some warm up and stuff. Yay, I. Yep. And then, like I was telling everybody else, yeah. Warm up talking, warm up doodling. So this stream and then next Sunday's stream is the last 2 for the floating bookstore, and then we will be deciding between now and then what kind of horror game we're going to be playing. So either it's going to be like a mystery horror game, or we're going to be playing just like a straight up actual horror game. I have a few that are also where you are the horrible beast, but we're probably going to be playing those for like my birthday, honestly. So, yay. If you have the ability to, I did put up the poll up on YouTube. So if you could cast your vote, that'd be awesome. If not, also awesome. All right. Cool. Let's get to our daily things. We're on the 5th day, so we're only going up to the 6th day. But you know what? I still think that'll be fun. We are still in plenty. Okay, order of play. Set up. Okay, so we're gonna decide the weather. Table. Which is in bloom. I swear. A lot and often. Alright. Pull the card. Strong winds, blossoms are blowing away. The weather is rough. Customer forecast is quiet. 3. So, we have, it's a windy day. It's probably still slightly icy too since we are in bloom. Alright, nope, wrong button. All right. Clouds and lots of wind. It's a windy day. We have 3 customers. Let's figure out what our daily thing is. I've got till the 26th to pull it together. Oh no. Thank you, Dan, for voting. Easy answer. Thank you, Dan. Dan the man, doing what he can. You can do it. You can figure it out by the 26th. I believe in you. I do not believe in your procrastination. Boo, procrastination. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Rules. Oh, all right. 8-sided dice. Nope. And our daily, I think we've already gotten a 13 before, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, that's what we got last time. We got exactly the same thing, so let's choose something else. Roll again. This time don't be lame. Ooh, okay. Boxes of new stock are sitting unopened, ready to be priced and put up on shelves. What new tiles interest you? Cool. We now have new books. I'm excited. Dan the man. Aw. I mean, I have the idea. I just need references and struggle without it. Okay, well, I will help you look for references later. I love looking for references. I am a reference person. I think it's because Dan and man rhyme. Because, like, Dan the fan, Dan the tram, Dan the sand. You sand? Sand? I'd be hyper fixated on the new books. Ooh, I want to draw a cover of a book. Let's do that. I think that'd be fun to do right now. What kind of book are we making for them? Vibrating with excitement book. Alright, new books. Let's see, we've done a bunch of different types of books. We've had reference book. No, I don't think we've had reference. But we've definitely had self-help books, because we had that one pug that bought like 13. We had a horror book. What other kind of books do we want to see? What new books do we want to see in the shelves? I realize it can't read my face very well when I put my hands in my head. My hands in my head. Frack. Heads in my hand. Yep, there we go. Dan the plan. There we go. Dan with the plan. How about that one? Books I've already read yesterday at Bookstore event yesterday. Yay! Good for you. I need to buy more physical books. Not for... I'm not gonna be able to. Comic books. Okay. What kind of comic book? DC for Dark Creature or Maple, you know, the famous comic book organization that makes the superheroes. X-Tan, you know, the comic book series about X or people who used to live in sunny places and now live in the cold. I don't know. I'm trying to think of silly things. Animal mystery, animal superheroes. Okay, let's see. Superheroes and mystery. I think of... Oh gosh, what's his name? Constantine books are pretty good. Oh, there's a series that I... Okay. Give me one moment. Let me go see if I can hunt down this one series. Oh, really? I did not know Dan the Man was an Australian video game action hero. I was gonna say, it's not Fables. Hmm. I think I found it. Yay! It's called The Wicked and the Divine. That's what I was thinking of. Because it's kind of like, less superheroes and more gods reincarnated. And they're not sure why they only can live for, I think, 3 years? 3 or 9 years before they get killed off. And then reincarnated as a different person? Chihuahua superhero. Okay, you can definitely do a Chihuahua superhero. Oh yeah, Wicked and the Divine. It is a really good book series by Glenn McClavin, Winsome Cowlis, and yep, it's a really good. Sorry. Every 90 years, 12 gods return as young people. They are loved, they are hated. In 2 years, sorry, not 3, 2 years, they are dead. It's happening again. It'll happen. I mean, it's happening now. It's happening again. That's the tagline. But yeah, I love Wicked and the Divine. Okay. What kind of superpower slash ability to scare off predators do you think chihuahuas have? I'm gonna go find pictures of snarling chihuahuas. Okay, I think I'll do something like this. Okay, first, actually, I need to think of a superhero pose. Because, you know, they'd even be tiny. Hmm. All right. Superheroes always have such snatched words. Words. Wastes. Thank you. Wait, that's the same thing. Let me take that off, just in case if I need to move things around. Ooh, Banshee scream. Chihuahuas are surprisingly loud. Yes. I do like Black Canary as a character. I liked her in the what was it, the TV show or the movie? She's pretty fun. Though Chihuahuas have nothing on a beagle. Beagles have the worst screams. Like, honestly, a beagle scream is worse than a fluffy white dog in snow. Husky. They're worse than huskies. I mean, huskies can scream pretty well, but beagles are worse. Honestly, I feel like, as a person who likes beagles and hear them all the time, yes. All right. And though maybe not so much the screaming. I think it's because Chihuahuas, even though they sound very loud to me, I feel like they emanate a lot of just fear. I could see them being part of the Red Lantern Corps because of how easy it is for them to show off for. Got you a reference in Discord. Thank you. Huskies sing. Yes, huskies do sing. And Shiba scream. Yeah, that. I like Black Canary. That's a nice picture of her too. I really like her. I want to say it was the movie. One of her live action versions. Let's see. I'm gonna just like dramatically, yes. Nothing but drama. What other dogs, dude? Yorkies? I mean, honestly, I think the worst thing out of all of them are Siameses. I love Siamese cats, but holy goodness. Oh. Talking about cats, the black cat has returned. Hi, sweetheart. I'm streaming. I love you. We'll go grocery shopping later and I'll make dinner. Alright. Back to work. What if somebody's using the power of a chihuahua? She was the birds of prey. Oh, yeah. Okay. Forgot which one it was. We will make another one. Honestly, I think somebody's using the power of Chihuahua. The power of Chihuahua. Though I don't know who would use the power of Chihuahua to attack people. Other than my neighbors, whose Chihuahua has tried to attack my dog. Can I just pick my dog up because my dog has no idea what's going on. She's too sweet. And too much of a herding dog to care. It looks too sad. And teeth. Teeth. Lots of teeth. Teeth. Okay, those teeth are not very good. So anger with luminous energy, maybe some sort of tremor power because they're always shaking. Oh, a Shih Tzu. I'm totally gonna draw Shih Tzu with Chihuahua powers, yes. That means my superhero needs a longer back though. Shih Tzus have such long backs. Even if I'm gonna make it anthro. Oh no, this dog has teeth for grooming. For Front teeth on a dog are mostly used not for chewing, but for grooming themselves. That's why poor babies who lose their front teeth have a harder time grooming themselves and tend to have more mats. More so on dogs than cats, because cats use everything to groom. As I obsessively talk about animals, because it's what I do most of my days. Are animals. That's what I hang out with most days, are animals. There we go. Chihuahua. Little fire. If I actually go through and finish this, I'll have a little fire. Fire emojis in the eyes. And then, alright. I don't want a Shih Tzu puppy, I just want a Shih Tzu. I know what they look like. But I guess if there's like a powered person who looks like Cat's eating plastic because she's decided to. Alright, let me take this down. So, very flat face. Alright, let me fight my cat. She thinks chewing on things is gonna make me go and get her food. It is not, because she will go and vomit up food. Okay. Alright. And then she'll have, like, with her Chihuahua powers activated. I don't know why this is starting to look like the Lorax more than a freaking Shih Tzu, but make it work. Corgis are corgis, that's all I'm gonna say. I think that each dog breed is good for different people and different lifestyles. Because I think if somebody is into hiking, biking, and climbing, maybe having a dachshund who doesn't want to be outside is maybe not the right choice. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like the silliest superhero. I gotta figure out a costume. Goodness. Let's see. Especially since we are fluffy. We'll just do this. Even though he has a high bow, his name is like Mr. Pickle. No, not Mr. Pickle, because that's a horrible TV show that I like. He has has gloves. You gotta have gloves if you are a hero. He's gonna be super I've wanted to attempt to do like the early 90s super tight top with jacket, but I'm not going to. All right. Oh my gosh. So this guy definitely has a super tight outfit. And then like Black Canary, I am going to give him stockings just cuz I think that'll be fun. There we go. And then there'll be a cutout here. There'll be some fur. And he's using his angry chihuahua powers. He can use the abilities of other small dogs. Oh my gosh. Border collies. I really like border collies. I mean, I'm an Australian Shepherd, so herding breeds are kind of my thing. I am too much allergic to pit bull fur to have them as a pet, but I will pet the heck out of them, and then I will have to wash my hands right after, or I will break out into hives. But I love pit bulls. I really love King Charles Cavaliers. Like, that's my favorite small dog breed. But, alright. How about you, Hosfi? Do you have a favorite small breed? Is it your baby? Aussies, yeah. Border Collies, Aussies. I also like German Shepherds. But I think most of the time they're not trained. Especially where I live. Most of the time they're not trained. I'm going to have to actively do this picture later. So, we got a whole stack of, I don't know. Let me look up something real quick. Oh, I'm going to totally butcher it too. Alright, Petit Chien. This is Petit Chien Man. He is small dog man. Though, if you know anything about French comics are a whole different beast. That's the name of this man. And it's like a human that can just turn into small dog breeds for attack. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I love it. Oh, Yorkies. I gave birth to her. You did! You're their parent. Oh, that's cool. I do love my babies. Oh my gosh. We had an actual, what is it called? We had a Siberian Mastiff come in. He was like 250, pretty healthy, freaking huge. He was huge. He was very pretty. We have a few Mastiffs, like real Mastiffs that come in too. We have a Great Dane Mastiff that had to get his toe amputated. Poor baby. Yay for, I always forget what the term is, but like, Great Danes are very prone to this type of, cancer in their feet, which is so weird. Yay, Avery knows about French comics. So I'm thinking like superhero comic, like you think you're getting into a superhero comic, and then it turns out to actually be an entirely pulled out from the main character, mostly background artwork, talking about the pros and cons of being bred to fulfill other people's needs. I would read the heck out of that, actually, about like thinking about why are we here, and do we actually own anybody or anything, and yeah. All right. Before we try to get deep. Ooh, I do like Alaskan Malamutes. So Dan, we do have a few corgis that come to work, and one of them's my coworker's corgi, and holy gosh, I do like that dog. I do like that dog. Very few breeds I don't like, though. I do not like breeds in certain situations. So, hear me out. Doggy daycare, I do not want to see a golden. End of story. Because they will mount, they'll be very bored, and they will pick on people. I do not want to see them. I do not want to see Rottweilers in heavy play groups. So if it's in a group of dogs that are chill, fine. If it's in a heavy play group, no, because they're not very good at discerning where the stop line is. Actually, I've had a lot of dog fights with Rottweilers because they don't know when to stop. But they are really good with other dogs. I don't like having to deal with Alaskan Malinois, or not Alaskan Malinois, because I just saw Alaskan Malamute. I don't like Malinois at work at the animal hospital because most of the time, a lot of those owners don't know how to handle the dog. The dog has too much energy, doesn't know me. It's really easy for it to be reactive, and the owners have never trained it. And then usually it's like an owner who's like 60, 70 years old trying to hold down this dog who wants to bite me. I've had plenty of dogs go after my face too. And so, thank goodness, two of them that went after my face. One of the owner actually held the dog and stopped the dog. She didn't tell me the dog was aggressive. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's reactive." And then the other one did it, and the owner didn't know either. But I just sat there and stared at the dog, and I was like, "Really? You're gonna try to bite me?" I'm just trying to give you a shot. I mean, I guess I'd bite me too. But anyways, sorry. On my tangent of dogs. Dogs are one of my other hyperfixation. Kind of. All right. Now, let's get to our clients. Our customers. We're going to have 3. Let's figure out which 3 we have. Let me pull up my books. All right. Customers. All right. We would like 3 cards shuffled. Draw cards. All right, so 9 of hearts, which means 9 of hearts. A bookseller. They're either an old friend, mentor, or a rival, or a new friend. That is way too many things. They offer you a strange book to sell, give advice on a book trade, or simply chat with you for the weather. Okay, so it's just somebody we know, or somebody who we recently knew. It's kind of weird way of putting it. Let's go with old friend. Somebody can have an old friend that comes in and gives us a book to sell, and we'll figure out what book it is. So that one, oop, nope. Old friend. That is not the word. My brain is not gives. Thank you. Book to sell. Cool. Hopefully it's like an old fancy book, or it's like a popular out of print book because it just keeps selling everywhere. All right. The next one, I guess I should write them all down. 8 of diamonds. And 6 of spades. Okay. We'll go with 6 of spades. A traveling couple. They're young, middle-aged, or elderly. Okay, we're gonna say old. Elderly couple. That have wandered in accidentally, and they ask about local recommendations for food and activities. Elderly, traveling couple. I promise you I know how to spell, just not all the time. And then 8 of diamonds. An artist. All right. So sometimes these also give you like different animals. So this one it's a wern, a beaver, a muskrat, an owl, or a water rat, or a hare. I'm gonna say an owl. This is an owl artist. And they're gonna give us something to display in our boat. Okay, cool. Yeah, we could totally do that. I don't let's see. Because they have very distinct I love corgis because they have a very determined personality in most media that I've seen. They are cute, chaotic, but surprisingly smart. Yes. I just feel bad for them because they have a lot of genetic issues, but I really like them. I don't miss getting beat up by dogs. I do. But yeah. Sure. The bookshop. I love Persona 3. Okay. Yes, Dan, you can totally, the old friend can be totally yours. Alright. Alright, so. I do like the old couple from Persona 3. And then an owl artist. Okay. So you can think about that, Dan, like what kind of book does your old friend give you? Elderly traveling couple, an owl artist. I don't even know what kind of art an owl would do. Let me take a drink of my drink. That was silly. All right, I think I'm gonna start with the old people. I'll kind of doodle the old people. Hmm. Huh. Crayon. All right. Let's do something like this. I'm gonna do old people that are crane, because cranes are cute. I can do older versions of them, I think. Or at least doodle. Doodle the doodle. lot of really older pictures of cranes. I'm not sure what their aging looks like. Old crane people. Painting of the phases of the moon over the water. About woodworking. Okay, cool. Woodworking book. Awesome. Let me write all this information down. So after it's just old day. We just have a lot of old friends. All right, so Ken is a turtle. Woodworker. Cool. I will doodle him in a minute. Painting of the faces over the water. Are they a one-trick pony? Or a one-trick owl? Which, I mean, that's fine. If they are. Okay. I'm just gonna have the other owl here. So I understand what I'm trying to draw in my head, but I don't know how it's gonna come out. Then linking arms with her husband. He's got his little cane. Figure out what we're doing with her other arm. That's fine. It's good to ask questions. Thank you. Actually, that is me, Uri, and that is my that's the clothes that I wear under my spacesuit. And it's done by my friend Max, who is awesome and hopefully soon a VTuber, but we're gonna be doing a game jam with each other next month. I think that'd be cool if the owl was like, oh my gosh, you like the nighttime? I also like the nighttime. Wanna be besties? All right. I think she's gonna have her own cane. I don't like the way that arm was going. In the photo I'm looking at with the old people, the old ladies wearing what's that called? A head wrap. Because it looks like she's probably, I would guess Portuguese. By the way they look, or like Spain Spanish. So we're just gonna give her like a little head color ring. That does not look good. I tried. I'll figure out something. Well, I guess I don't have to cover up the entire neck. No. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. There we go. We'll just go like this. And then... Alright. My very bad rendition of this, but you know what? I'm trying. Alright, real question, crew. Anthro birds, wing arms, or wings and arms as separate entities? What y'all think? Oh, big bushy eyes. Okay, something like this. My very bad sketch. On to the turtle. Wing arms. Okay. We have one vote for wing arms. Because I have a very nuanced answer. I wanna know what everybody else thinks. Oh shucks. I do think turtles are cute though. I'll do that here. And then they have like so interesting to see turtles with different sized turtles. Like when you see the older ones with their babies and their babies or their grandbabies and they're so freaking tiny. Like usually turtles are like and then you got like an undercarriage. I'll have to figure this out a bit better. Got a 2 votes for wing arms. I will check Discord. I see, something like that. I was thinking more of a... I think it'd be really phenomenal if Ken was like super slow moving, actual gigantic shell. Less Ninja Turtles and more, not Franklin. I'm trying to think. Two votes for wing arms. Wing arms, wing arms. Well, I mean, so for me, it depends on what kind of animal, though. Like, honestly, I kind of think certain birds look cooler with just the extra wings, especially if they're like, I honestly like it when people draw wings that the muscle cover the entire back. And I think bats should always have wing arms. Kung Fu Panda. Oh my gosh, yes, Kung Fu Panda. I love Kung Fu Panda. But like, I don't know. It also depends on like so raven or crow anthros. I think it depends on where the culture is coming from, because I think if it's just like you think crows and ravens are cool, I think wing arms are the best. But if you want like a tengu, I think separate arms and wings looks cooler. But that's just me. I do have bird characters, or bird anthro characters, but they're like parrots and stuff. Let me pull up Kung Fu Panda. Images. Turtle. I just realized how good they did the turtle design. Ooh, that is a really good design. I guess the more I practice, the more I'll understand the face shape of some of these animals. Because they're very like... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember the name of the Pokemon that is basically a volcano. A turtle volcano thing. They got their little nose like that. They got their like... Something like that. And then woodworking parts. Well, I guess if your normal thing is to woodwork, I would keep a pouch like around your neck. And I would just probably hang off here. And then you'd have your, like, your chisel tools. And then come back over this way. So it'd be really easy for you to slip on and off of your neck. And then you'd have, like, your tools here. You just slip on your neck. Something like that. Yep. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, world setting is an important thing too, because sometimes no wings work too. Cause like look at DuckTales. Woo woo. Pokemon is my jam. I just don't remember names to save my life. Alright, something like this. Okay. Yay, turtle. Alright, and then, oop. Then our old cranes. And now, the owl artist. Oh gosh darn it. Now I'm yawning. Ooh, what kind of owl? You know what? Let's do a barn owl. I like a decent barn owl. Or a long-eared owl. Something. We'll do some type of owl. I like creepy owls that look, their face is covered in most of the fur, so you can't see their nose. So they just look like a mask. Like, let me just doodle this kid. They have like a little nose, and they have fur. And then they have elongated little fur tips like this. I love character design like this. There is an awesome pixel art game that I like. Is it Owlboy? Yes, it's Owlboy. That game's awesome. Gives me that kind of vibes. I can still remember going to my babysitter's work and, oh, I'm gonna redo this owl. I just saw it. It is horrible. And, watching it. And then, like, right after watching DuckTales, woohoo, watching, Vampire Hunter D. Like, as a child, those are two clear moments of me always watching those two shows together. Meanwhile, I'm drinking coffee while they chatter at me with Mug says, no talking before coffee, despite it being my 4th cup. Still, they'll never learn. They'll just talk, talk, talk. Alright, let's try this again. I was like... And then I love big... So yeah, Owlboy, if you guys like, platform games, it's a really good platformer. Let me see if I can find a... It is on Steam. The idle animation's awesome. Okay. Oh, boys. Let me get my narrating voice on. Ah. Let me back up. Okay. Owlboy is a story-driven platform adventure game where you can fly and explore a brand new world in the clouds. Pick up your friends and bring them with you as you explore the open skies and one of the most detailed adventures of this era. Something like that. I freaking love Owlboy. The freaking, like, just the cloud animations alone are phenomenal. All right. All right, Dan. Get some noms. We're gonna be ending up with this owl thing, and then we'll probably end being done soon. But enjoy your noms. I am slowly working up my ability to stream longer without getting no spoonage. Alright. I think the owl character should make masks. Because every time I see an owl, I think of a mask. Oh. Something like this. I need a better inking. Or not inking, sketching tool. Alright, you go down. Let's see if I can sketch this one a little bit better. Okay. I would love to have an owl mask. There's a company that makes really cool skull masks. There was like a horse skull mask that I wanted. Horse. Okay, just making sure I'm saying the word right. Fabergé mask. Yeah. Noms. Everybody should get noms here in a second. I have to go grocery shopping and give my my spotted lion and my black cat some noms. Okay, and then these feathers are kind of weird. This. Okay. There we go. Like that. You have lots of fur. Alright, and that big ol' eye. Yay! It would be kind of fun to do like a an artist that makes horror masks. Yay! Yes, please send me to horror mask seller. All right. I don't even know. Fabergé masks. Maybe later I'll try to make kind of think it'd be fun to make my... Where are you? Make like an owl version of the Happy Salesman from Twilight. Okay. We'll just call that good. Like I said, I just need to sit down and go through all these so I can draw the characters a little bit better. So our 3 today were Old Crane Couple, Woodworking Turtle, and an owl who makes masks. Okay. I think that's awesome. And then next week will be our last one. I'll try to do it longer next week. Let's see, what are we up at time-wise? Yes, go ahead and tell me that later, Dan. That's it's okay for procrastination. I do it all the time too. All right, we're at 1 hour and 27 minutes, which I think is a good time because I have to go feed other people. Next week, knock on wood, I'm gonna shoot for a 3-hour stream. So even if it's not actively about the game, we'll at least hang out longer. I think this one did pretty well. Well, as I'm yawning, I apologize. That was rude of me. Anyways. Alright, guys. I also need to just sit down and redoodle everybody. I'm gonna get out my sketchbook, I think. My, like, real life sketchbook. And try to doodle everyone. So. Alright. Well. Thank you guys for the stream. It was fun. I am glad that we had such strange customers come in. And it's nice that the bookshop feels kind of... I don't know. I also need to draw the bookshop. But it all feels very comfy and stuff. As I feel ick. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you feel ick, Avery. I hope you feel well. Dan, eat your food. Osfi, I'll fight you later. Alright. It's me, Uri Nayum, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Bye!